the table.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mel Taylor, let's bring in. Hey.
What's up, guys?
Mel,
Hey,
what's
not
up?
much.
Hey,
What's going
Mel
on?
is in the hold on, man.
Dropping bombs.
Mel's in the house, man.
Got all the sound effects.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
How
yeah.
you-
Taylor John was awesome, by the way, guys.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. He's an amazing guy,
He's amazing.
man. We had to get him up off there because we already know, like, we would literally talk to him all day because he
Yeah.
seems like a cool guy, you know. But we're excited to have you today, man. You don't know how long I've been waiting for this day. We're on the other side.
Well, you guys
What?
were on my show. You guys were on my show, what, like, it was like 6 months ago? Was that December, right?
Yeah, that's
God,
whoa.
wow.
It's been that long.
Yeah.
Holy crap,
Yeah,
man.
It's
That's
so
crazy.
weird, like, with all this that's been going on, it seems like the days go by, so slow, but yet you look up and like, dang, it's almost
It's
June 1st.
June. Like, what the heck? It was
Yeah,
just
I
March.
know, yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man. Well, so what have you been doing ever since this thing hit? I know you got your setup at home and everything. How's that working out?
It's working out good. It's weird, they say that when you work from home for so long, you get like that worker's sort of fatigue,
Oh yeah.
and I'm feeling it, dude. I'm feeling it.
Yeah. I'm
I
right
got
there
3
with you.
kids. I got 3 kids. So
Oh.
we've been homeschooling,
Oh.
working. And I had one day off since March the 15th. One day, because I do a lot of other stations too, not just JRR. I do middays in Jacksonville too.
Yeah.
And so I work a lot. So yeah, I've just been working, homeschooling, that sort of thing, but crazy.
Awesome.
Man, that's crazy, man. Have you been doing the show from the house too?
Everything from home.
Wow.
Everything.
That's
I do
interesting.
multiple shows every day from home. So it's pretty amazing. I mean, it's blessed that I have the setup to be able to do it at home, but
Right.
there's a lot of changes at work. The studio that you guys were in, that you guys came into, the beautiful
Yeah.
studio.
Yeah.
So they're remodeling our whole building. And I think you guys even got to go into my office. Like, I had to go to work a few days ago for the first time and take all my stuff. They're like demoing the whole studio. Not going to be there.
Wait a second. So they're not going to have a studio anymore?
Well, they're building a new one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's gonna have the brand new on you one time.
That's
hey,
nice.
Man.
That was a nice place though, but
I felt comfortable sitting in that chair, especially with you on the other side. Like, that
you
was
make it
dope,
so easy.
That was a dope interview. I would love to do it again, man. I would love to.
Well, we'll have to do it again. We'll do it again once we get back to back in the studio and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for the people who don't know who Mel is, man, like I said, she's the radio host on WJRR 101.1. Amazing host. It's a dope show. Classic rock, by the way. Like that's an amazing.
Wait, not just classic rock.
Not just classic.
Rock hits.
Oh.
So we do play new stuff. We play the hits, whatever the hits are.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Okay. And I had the question: what do you call your position? Is it host? Is it producer? Is it?
I mean, honor personality. I think it's like the gist. Yeah. Honor DJ. I mean, whatever that you want to call it.
I don't know. We walked in there. We thought you ran the whole building. I don't know, man. It's just Mel.
Yeah, I was like, all right, does she own the radio station?
She's the vibe right now.
Hey, I've been there a long time. I've been there 13 years. I've been in Orlando working radio for 20 years, like almost 20 years.
20 years. Wow.
I know it's crazy because it was crazy for me to go in the studio because I've listened to it growing up. And it was like, what is going on right now?
For sure.
Oh, yeah. It's cool, though.
So do you guys have any events coming up for the radio station or anything like that?
Right before Seminole County sort of had like the lockdown, we did a few like live concerts that we, did. And then we put it out on Facebook Live and stuff like that. I think that starting this weekend, I think we're going to start those back up. Maybe you guys could do one, I don't know. I mean, have you guys been playing like that together? Like all of you guys?
Well, we've had rehearsals just recently. Like we haven't seen each other in like if Anissa was in the chat, she'd tell you the exact day. Like we haven't seen each other in like months. You know what I mean? Like we got straight from South America, Suriname, right back to Florida, and then we were supposed to go to I believe Puerto Rico, and then Mexico, and then Belize, and then none of those happened, and then we were just stuck. Yeah,
it's just sad.
We were really just stuck.
We want to go back to Belize so bad.
Oh yeah, man,
this
is crazy.
I think that we want to go anywhere these days, right?
Where were we on our way to when we were at the station with her? I forgot where we were going.
No, I think we were going nowhere. It was in break, right?
No, we were about to start back up. It was almost.
I think
was December.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, we were going to Bahamas. That's what it was. We go to Bahamas.
I think that's right, Bahamas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We enjoy that, by the way. We enjoy that, man.
Bahamas was nice.
I bet. Who would not enjoy the Bahamas? I mean, come on.
It was a little interesting though, because it was like after the hurricane.
After the hurricane, too.
So it was kind of like
it was still like they were still building it back up, honestly. So we made the best out of it though, man. It was such a dope experience being outside of the U.S. period, and then to be on a tropical place like Bahamas, man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, you guys have traveled all over the world. I mean, it's pretty amazing, honestly, the places you guys have gone.
And so fast, which is the even craziest part.
Yeah.
We need to take you with us.
Hey, I'm down. Take me.
Imagine.
No, seriously.
Let me take my 3 kids with us too, right? Just kidding.
Let's take Mel. Yo, Edgar, I know you in the chat. Let's take Mel to the next country or whatever, man. Straight up. I feel she deserves
I'm in,
it.
especially if we go like somewhere close. You know what I mean? If we go to Bahamas or something, I'm in.
It's not that far.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you, man, what was your initial impression when you heard about Latitude28 band?
Well, I think the thing I love about you guys is that it's not just one thing. You know, I feel like when I was listening to your music, you guys had sent me over a few tracks, and every song just had sort of like a different vibe, which made sense. You know, when I finally met you guys, and you all are also very different. And talking to each of you, it was nice to see like your personality makes sense with the music, if that makes any sense at all, you know.
Yeah, no, it does. It really does, man.
Yeah.
We were all nervous going in there.
I know you guys were, but I tried to make you feel comfortable, you know.
No, you did a good job. You did a really good job.
Yeah.
Is my Instagram they're rebuilding the studio. I was gonna say, is my Instagram still on the chalkboard?
Oh yeah, that's sad.
I put it on the chalkboard.
You know what? You know what it is? I just went in there. And I just went in there a few days ago because I was cleaning out my office.
Let's go. My Instagram's still on the wall.
It is. I will take a picture. Actually, I think I took a video the other day because I was kind of sad. You know, it was slightly depressing going back to work and like just missing being like in the studio, you know, and not in my house or a kid can come knocking in my door or, you know, I mean, my studio is awesome. I mean, it's freaking, I got a waterfall in here.
Man.
Cool lights.
You got the whole vibe going over there.
I do. It's awesome, but it's not work, you know, it's not in the studio.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if I was going to miss it, but I really miss just being out work and seeing people, you know,
Right. No, but the good thing that came from this is the fact that, you know, before this, we wouldn't have been able to contact Mel Taylor and get her on an interview and actually do something. Cause y'all got to understand, chat, she was very, very, very busy. She was doing a lot. Especially around the time that we were met her, it was Christmas, I believe, that Christmas season, and that is the most. I feel like that's the most hectic season for you guys that do radio, man. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, we do just during the holidays. I mean, I have my own charity that I've had for like 15 years, and so we do a lot of stuff with charity stuff during the holidays. So we've got a pub crawl that we do every year, you know, collect toys. We have these toy drives. We collected books to give to big brothers, big sisters, the boys and girls. You know, we're doing so many things. And
yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. And pay for play, you know, that's a really great day too, you know, to help raise money. It's a great cause. You get to listen to some stuff you don't hear very often. And it's a busy time of year. Plus people are on vacation, you know, or trying to go, and you know, there's only so many of us working at the station.
Oh my God. How do you do this every single day? Like I'm always like, the 2 days that we do it, I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm gonna have that spirit today. And then I look up and I'm like, yo, we got Mel in like 3 weeks. Like let's try to, like, she does it every single day, man. Like,
I do every day,
wow.
7 days a week. 7 days a week.
Do you ever like get hoarse or just do you show signs of being human? What's going on?
That's really funny you say that. I feel like people ask me that sometimes. Yeah, I mean, of course my voice gets hoarse and stuff, but there's some days where I'll record 6 to 8 shows in a day. You know, so it's the biggest thing, honestly, is reading the news, you know,
Nice.
just finding pop culture stuff to talk about, you know, and right now, honestly, it's kind of hard. Like to search for news, it's like, and especially with like artists, you know what I mean? Like there's no artist like falling off a stage or like something crazy happened while they were out on tour, or you know what I mean? There's no like good gossip sort of stuff. It's all just, it's weird, you know, it's weird
stuff.
Yeah, you're searching for searching for something to talk about, but that's been, I think, the hardest thing, really, you know.
Yeah, so a lot of research, and then it's a lot of work.
It is, yeah. So, it's a lot of work.
Is this something that you always wanted to do? Just be a part of that, or is it something else that you want to do in life?
I wanted to do television first, honestly. Nice. That was like my goal. And I, you know, signed up for when I went to college, my first freshman year in college, I took a communications class, and that was the only class I took. I only took that. I minored in like photography or whatnot. And then I knew a friend and he worked at the radio station, and I just applied for an internship before it was like part of school. You know, you could just like go in and like be an intern. The next year they changed it, but I went in and I started working, and I worked my way up real fast. I worked.
Man, come on. That's the stories that we hear from like the from the dawns of time, man. You applied for an internship.
Yeah,
and actually worked your way up.
I did promotions. I did whatever they wanted me to do. I did morning show. I answered phones. I did all those sorts of things. And then I just got wrapped, and I never graduated from college with a graduate of, you know, communications. I took one class. I was like, I'm not going to.
That's what I like to hear.
Mel did it. She did it. The old school way is still prevalent, man.
Well, it's interesting that you said how it doesn't. Now you can't probably really do that as much. They call it college interns, you know, they want.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder. You know, I try a lot. We have a lot of, I say kids, but you know, people that come in, newbies that come in just from promotions and working and stuff. And I try so hard to like teach them some stuff. We have an iHeart alternative channel. If you listen on HD2, it's Alt 101, you know, HD2 or 3, actually. I'm sorry, it's HD3. Yeah. And so I have some of them practice on there and do shows and stuff because there's not a lot of platforms anymore, availability to do it, you know?
Yeah. How is that though? And as far as how do you feel radio's future is looking? I mean, are you guys adapting like well, or?
I mean, I think radio will be around forever, honestly. Right. I mean, I think that by having all the options now with, you know, our platform is iHeartRadio. I mean, where you hear iHeartRadio everywhere. You know what I mean? And I'm so lucky to work for a company that did such a good job, I feel like, of taking, you know, the changing of the world and how technology is, and really just took it and ran with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't, it's free. You know what I mean? As much as some of the services are, and I'm not going to say I don't have some of those services, you know, or streaming stuff, but it's free. So I think people like free. And, you know, us being here in Florida, you got a hurricane, you know, your power goes out or something. Who are you going to listen to?
Right.
The radio.
Right. Yeah.
You know, your little old transistor radio, or however you listen to us on iHeartRadio, you know, it's still, for me, at the end of the day, like when there's things like that or things that are going on in the world right now, I love to play music, but my number one job is to keep music, you know, local love entertained, but not entertained, but know what's going on, you know, influence.
Yeah, man. What is your particular show called? I always forget the name of it.
It's just me. This is me.
Mel? Just
that's it. Yeah, nothing crazy.
Let's go, man. Y'all better tune in to Mel, man. On iHeartRadio, dog. I've been telling you guys about this, man. Come on. Wake up, chat.
Anissa said hi.
Anissa did say hi.
72 eyes.
We have freaking 600. We have 600 viewers in the chat right now from Mel.
Let's see what anybody said.
If you guys got any questions right now, don't hesitate to drop them. You understand? Because this is once in a. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna ever get this opportunity again. Honestly.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny.
I got a good question.
Okay, what?
Any good stories about mess ups, like messing up?
The first time I went on the radio, I said the F-bomb.
Oh.
I did. So I worked at this station in Austin. I grew up in Austin, Texas. And so it was like 3:00 in the morning. And there was like this, and I started radio when there were carts. Like there were carts. I used reel to reel. I got to use reel to reel, and then I used carts, and then I used CDs, and then it was all in the computer. So I've like gotten to evolve with the way it works. And it was a cart, and basically it was like a top 40 sort of. I worked at top 40 station, so I was playing like Christina Aguilera or something, and it was like do 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 do, and I had to say it's 3:00 in the morning, and it's KHFI, and I messed up, and I went behind the mic and I said the F-bomb, and the girl that was training me like threw her hand over my face. I was like, oh my gosh. So thank goodness it was 3:00 in the morning, but that was like my biggest.
Did you get hit with a fine or no?
No, it's 3:00 in the morning.
It just disappears.
Yeah, no one knew. No one knew what was going on.
Yeah, nowadays things might stick around.
Exactly, it's a little bit different.
Katie said hi with 2 eyes.
2 eyes, okay.
She said hi.
Hi.
No, Texas is definitely in the house. I didn't know you grew up in Austin, Texas. I love Austin, Texas. Because
it's a great city.
I go to South by Southwest every year now, and I just love that experience. You guys are weird out there, man. I ain't gonna lie. You guys are weird.
Yeah, I haven't lived there now in like 18, 19 years, but I grew up there going to high school and stuff. And so we visited 6th Street many of times, and South by Southwest was a normal thing every year.
Oh yeah.
But it's a lot different now. It's more commercial than it used to be. Austin used to be real hippie, like real hippie love. And now it's like, I don't know what the right word is. It's
mainstream.
Like
no, it's still
mainstream hippie love.
The saying is literally like keep Austin weird. Like that's the saying.
It's true. Yeah.
It's so weird out there, man. I love it though. I love the energy and just seeing everybody, especially at South by Southwest, man.
Yeah.
Just seeing everybody do their thing and networking, doing what they're supposed to do. But bring me to my next question. Do you ever go to South by Southwest and set up a booth, or do you involve yourself into that?
I haven't been to South by Southwest in quite a few years. I was actually in Texas the week before South by Southwest had started this year, and it was one of the big moments I feel like with South by Southwest where I was like, oh, hey, dang, something's happening because they canceled, they canceled.
Yeah, I was South by Southwest. Mad. Oh my God.
Crazy. Yeah, and I was like, okay, so if they're canceling South by Southwest, like there's something going on. There's more to come. And sure enough, it felt like right after South by Southwest, everything just started.
Yeah, it's weird. That felt like the trigger.
It was so crazy. I literally got off the plane. Like we were literally just getting off the plane, landing in South America. There was no toilet paper. And then I get a message. On I think it was Twitter or something about South by Southwest. And then one of the guys that was with us and was like, hey, have you heard they closed South by Southwest? I'm like, you're lying. And I go on Twitter and I'm looking at everybody's tweets and I'm like, what is going on today, man? I had my whole life planned around this trip this year. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, it's so weird, isn't it? It was like that for me. I remember when that canceled, I'm like, okay, so there's other stuff going on, and then everything just sort of trickled down from that.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
What?
I hope it picks up, and I hope we don't have to deal with more like repeat. Hopefully everything gets back to normal.
We should all go on 2021 South by Southwest. Let's do it.
I mean, I'm down.
Let's do it, Mel.
I'm down. I know plenty of stuff going on there and lots of friends.
We should do a show, of course.
I love.
Have you guys played at South by Southwest yet?
I've performed.
This would have been the first year. Yeah, he has.
I've performed at South by like a couple of times before, and it's really cool. It's really cool. They're just the people that you meet out there, and and just the response that you get, because everyone's there for specifically that. They're there for either the music or the film. And they really just pay attention and respect. I love seeing people outside doing their thing in the street.
Yeah, and everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. Man.
I'm gonna need to go.
That is the coolest experience. Like you'll literally be walking down the street on 6, and then there'll be a random guy literally with a microphone, speaker, or a drum set up, and they're going crazy. They're just going crazy. They're not hounding anybody. They're just doing their thing, and then everyone just stops, and they're just like, "Yo, that guy's nice." You know what I mean? That guy's nice. I need his Instagram. It's definitely a dope experience.
And I think with social media too, it's so cool because there's so many like random things that'll pop up. Right. Like if you're Instagram or whatever.
Oh yeah.
You know, there'll be a celebrity that's in town and be like, "Yo, I'm playing tonight over at Stubbs or something. Use this keyword or something," and then all of a sudden they're like playing. It's really random, but it's cool. A lot of stuff like that.
That's awesome.
I actually I met this one chick at South by Southwest, and she just like out of the blue like complimented me on my shoes, and then I was like, "What are you doing out here anyway?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm just hitting all the events that I can. I just left Shea Moisture. I was actually in VIP with everybody." And I'm like, "Who are you?" Like, she's like, "I'm nobody. I just have a camera." And they thought I was a part of the camera crew, and I snuck in, and I'm shooting the whole Shea Moisture event. And I'm like, "What? What?" And then cool. Bill Mayer's like in the middle of the street one day. It was crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a good time for sure. I haven't been in a long. It's been a long time since I've been.
What would it actually take to start something like that here in Orlando?
I feel like they tried to do that, a while ago with FMF and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And it was really successful for a while. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I mean, there's got to be, you'd have to have a really good, obviously, promoter. I mean, it's a place where people want to come. So, I don't know.
Me up to, what's this? Didn't Warped Tour just end?
Warped Tour ended last year, I believe. I think it was last year, maybe the year before.
Okay. Do you know why?
I don't know why. I feel like they're trying to bring it back in a different way. They brought it back and they did 2 shows. They did, I think, 2 or 4 shows like on the East and the West Coast.
Nice.
But I don't know the specific reason. It had such a long trek,
Yeah.
Right.
That I don't know if the interest was there. I don't know what happened. But
yeah, maybe they're trying to bring it back.
I would love to see that happen for
bigger
Orlando.
In one place, kind of
especially with people like you there.
Yeah.
Like if it was people like you and everybody's there and we're all doing our thing, I feel like it's gonna go good and it's gonna give up that same feeling that I get that I'm in Austin, Texas.
We can pull stuff off. We just have to put a team together, plan, do.
Yeah.
Yes, lots of planning. Lots of planning, but I love music. I like all sorts of music. It doesn't really. I mean, obviously, I grew up in Texas, so yeah, I do like some country every once in a while. But
nice.
I like everything.
That's great, man. Do you ever interview big artists on your show?
I have, yeah. I mean, I've interviewed a bunch of people.
What was the biggest one that you've ever had?
Believe it or not, I've interviewed a lot of rockers. I mean, honestly. Bush, Marilyn Manson, Breaking Benjamin, 3 Days Grace.
Wait a minute.
I've interviewed Slash.
Whoa, Slash?
I interviewed Jay-Z.
Yo.
Yeah.
Smoke Taylor, man. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand, man. That's crazy. That's good. We just got our freaking ears done today at
we went to JH Audio.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We had the wax put in our ears.
Yeah.
And I was just like amazed by just how many people actually get it done from that particular company and then just the history of it. And then you walk in and there's all these plaques everywhere. And it's just amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we saw the Platinum Award from Van Halen.
Oh yeah.
It had a cassette on it. It was like
a platinum cassette. So cool. That was so dope. I didn't even think that existed.
That's like vintage, cassette. You know what I mean? That is vintage right there.
That's crazy. That is definitely
I didn't even know that was a thing. Man. I feel like what do they do now? They went back to records, right?
It's records, yeah. It's records. It's records.
Like, all right, we're gonna go. We're not putting CDs. We're gonna put a flash drive on there. A platinum flash drive.
No, I'm actually. I don't think I've ever seen a cassette one like that before.
I don't know if it was maybe like a memorable. I mean, I know I heard the owner was in Van Halen, so I don't know. So I thought it was gonna be. I'm sure it's authentic, but I don't know if it's like.
I think that's super cool. That's fun.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It was definitely crazy. Now, do you guys do anything else for local bands to get played on your guys' show, or you just?
We have Native Noise. Native Noise.
What's that?
Super Dave is in charge of that. It's on Sunday nights from 11 to midnight. Mm-hmm. It's all new stuff, all and local stuff.
Nice.
So he promotes local shows and things like that, and that's also some of the bands that have been. That we used and helped out, and they played live, in the studio.
Nice.
That we played on air. They were from some of the local bands.
That's amazing, man.
I used to do a lot. back in the day, I used to have it was a thing I did. It was called Mel's Favorite Bands.
Yeah.
And so I'd have a different band on every single week. I'd feature a local band every week. I did it for like 7 years or so. But I was a lot younger. I had more time to go out, you know what I mean? So
figure out,
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Come on, man. I would love to go back up there again, man, and just vibe out with Mel and the whole crew. And
once we get our new studio, I'll have you guys back in, I promise.
Is it the chalkboard's not gonna move? Can we have it?
Oh no, that whole wall is going down. Like they're taking that wall down.
He sounds like Avi right now. Can we have it? Can I have that one?
You know, I will. I'm actually have to go back to work before it gets done. I think it's supposed to get knocked down in the next 2 weeks. So when I go back up there to get my stuff, I'll be sure to take a picture for you.
You have to take it with you.
You should just.
I can't. No, I can't. It's not. It's like painted on the wall.
Okay. Take the whole wall, the whole thing.
No, you gotta take it. Take the whole wall.
We'll
just
come
knock
there with
it down.
sledgehammers, and we'll
come there and we'll Latitude28. We'll knock that wall down and we'll take it.
Hey, maybe they'll let you. That less work they have to do, right?
True. Maybe like only if you knock down half of the building, then you can have the wall.
Oh man, no. No, we're not doing that, man. Oh my God.
You're like, I'm not going outside.
Hey man, I'm not knocking down that whole building. What? Maybe.
Well, I would love to have you guys back on. So once it's supposed to be super duper nice, and they're redoing the whole floor. So I'll give you guys a tour and stuff once it,
Sweet.
Is ready to go. I don't know how many months this is, but we'll see. I might not get back to work really till maybe September is what they're saying.
Whoa.
All right.
Yeah.
That's still a ways out there.
Just time. We're gonna all blank in September.
It's true.
We're all gonna be living on Mars in September, dog.
Would you go to Mars if you could?
Would you go?
Me? Yeah, sure.
Hey, let's go. It's Mel, man. She's coming with me to Mars.
A few people were like, nope.
She's coming with me to Mars. Straight up.
I'm in.
Listen,
I'm in. How much does something like that cost?
I don't know. We're gonna have to wait until 2024 realistically to see what they're talking about. But definitely, I want to go and perform on Mars. I want to have the first show on Mars, man.
I think it'll be a long time before we can come back. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true. I think that's a really good goal, though. That's pretty awesome. Go be the first person to play music on Mars.
Yes, sir.
Pretty rad.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Nobody better ever steal my idea. And if I hear it on WJRR, I want my 5%.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Man, listen, I love this right here, man. I wish we had a lot more time with Mel, man. We started pretty late tonight. We couldn't get our program working, man.
I know, it was tough.
Shout out to Wirecast, though.
Yeah, we're canceling them. No.
Shout out to Wirecast.
We're getting a new program.
Where are you guys? Where are you guys broadcasting from? What part of town?
Just St. Cloud.
St. Cloud, yeah.
Gotcha. So you guys had the same rain. I mean, it was crazy.
It was bad. It was really bad.
I was thinking it was that, but it was some internal thing that was just lagging up.
Oh, it wasn't even the weather.
Yeah.
No,
Internet was flawless, but
shout out to Wirecast, man. We ain't mad at you. We kind of are. We wanted a longer interview with Mel. Like this is crazy. We usually go from 9 to 11. It's literally 10:58 right now. I want to say to you guys though, make sure you guys go and follow her on Instagram. I know she has Facebook as well. Make sure you add that and tune into the station, man. 101.1 WJRR, man. It's definitely dope. You're gonna hear a lot.
I'm on every day.
A lot of hits. Yes. They play a lot of good stuff on that station, man. You don't know. It was such an honor to be played on you guys' station. To be honest, like really,
it was.
Like when we heard the news, we were like, wait a minute, what? Like that. We grew up listening to this station, man. Like. Wow.
Well, I'm glad you guys got to be a part of the show. Thank you for being on.
Man, thank you for giving that dope interview, and thank you for not showing us out today because you could have easily did that. She could have easily got up here and would have been like, she could have been up here and be like, "Yo, this is Mel from WJRR 101 Pay for Play." Like she could have did the whole.
Spiel. He's really good at it. You trained him well.
She could have did the whole spill and made us look like complete amateurs. Like
no. Hey, listen, I'll be honest. I've been putting your show on. And, since you guys had asked if I, wanted to come on and say hi, and I put it on my big screen, the kids watch it. It's like in the background while they're doing stuff. Not that they're 100% interested, but they'll come by.
Yeah. They'll look.
Take a moment. Yeah. They're little.
Shout out to the kids, though, man. See, this is why we don't want you guys to curse on here, man. You got the kids watching.
Yeah, they're 2 years old, 4 years old, and 6 years old. So they're little dudes.
Just starting to get it.
Yes.
2, 4, 6. Wow.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. They are rocking out some guitars, though. We got a full music room, so they play music all the time.
They're gonna start their own bands shortly.
And they're gonna be on the radio. Mom, put me on the radio.
Which one's gonna play the drums?
I don't need that band drama, and I don't need drums either.
You gotta put the kids on the radio. You gotta put them on. If they make a band, you gotta put them on. You gotta show them that respect.
We'll see. We'll give them a few years, okay?
Listen, I tried. So if they watch this back, I tried for you guys. I tried to get you on the radio. I'm telling her that you're gonna have the #1 hit by the time you grow up. So hey, listen. We're making things happen over here, and I still get my 5%. I ain't counting on that.
There you go.
Man, listen.
By the way, my handle on social is DJ Mel Taylor. By the way,
DJ Mel Taylor. Matter of fact, let's show the dinosaurs, man. Let's give it their respect. Show the dinosaurs how to do this.
Yep, just DJ Mel Taylor.
I'm pretty sure I'm following DJ Mel Taylor already. Oh, I am not. I have you on Facebook.
Look at that.
So this is how you find Mel right here, DJ Mel Taylor.
You go there.
Is it? It's not.
That's me.
Yeah, it's you, but it's not. It wasn't focusing. Like I don't know why it's not.
Oh,
there it is. It focused. Oh, man, I got a notification.
Oh no.
Here we go. Yeah, hit that blue button. Boom. Your voice following. You guys should too.
And then go to WJRR.
Heck yeah, go to WJRR.
At 101.1 WJRR. That's our love.
101. I like how y'all do that on the station. Y'all never even say 101.1. You're just like, man, 101 WJRR.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even say. I don't think they say 101, do they? They just say WJRR.
We do. It's 101.1 WJRR.
Oh my god, yeah. She just did that so flawlessly.
Hey, honey, I say it a lot every day.
You gotta save the sound sample and just press the button. Ding.
Right? Yeah. No, it's not that easy.
Man, listen, hold on, man.
It's a no from me, dog.
We got Mel Taylor in the building. You know, this is very, very, very special, and this is very, very special to us, man. Because we've missed you, man. We were waiting on this day to actually do this.
For real.
You know.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
We appreciate your time and everything, man. Straight up.
And you guys get together and make some music, all right?
I agree.
Right?
What you think we've been doing? What you think we've been doing? We've been doing this, man. We've been doing this. We've been making lots of records over here. But yeah, man.
He has. I've been slacking.
I've been going to town because I want to land the next rock radio station. That meant so much to me. That was the first rock radio station ever.
I'll make my next track
play
more
one
rock.
of my records.
That's what I'll do.
Like what the heck?
Yeah. I mean, I like rock. I like everything though. What kind of music do you think that I listen to?
Everything, apparently. I mean, you're on a radio station. I feel like you listen to a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't know. I was kind of nervous to play my record on there. I'll tell you that. I was like, what the heck, man? They're not going to like it. They're not going to like this right here. It's going to be too different. Too different. Yeah, no, man. But that was the love right there. I just loved that feeling. Like, you made me feel like a kid again. It was like, oh, man. I wanted to call my whole family. Like, listen, man, I made it on a rock radio station.
I love it.
You know, thank you so much again for stopping by and giving us the time. And yeah, man, for sure. Hopefully you can come back on our show. We can come back on your show. We can do some things with that. I don't know. We can think of some cool, amazing things to do with that. We could play on 2 shows. So you can bring
we
them
can make
on.
that happen.
Yeah, like what if we called them while they were live and we were live at the same time? And we're kind of like giving each other. I don't know. I'm just thinking of weird stuff.
Technology every day is getting better and better. We could do all sorts of stuff.
Eventually,
we'll
be all 3D and holograms and virtual reality and
weird. It's all weird.
You'll be standing in the same room with people, and
but I'm at home.
Yeah. You got a T-shirt? You got any merch?
Myself or the radio station?
Yeah, no, you.
no, God, no.
Come on,
no.
man, make some Mel Taylor merch, man.
I do. You know what though? I will tell you one thing. I do artwork. I mean, I'm an artist, and I have next month it's the third Thursday at City Arts Factory downtown. I've been doing an all-female art show for the last 14 years, believe it or not. And we're going to go ahead and do the art show. So if you know any female artists that might want to be a part of the show, it's going to be a little bit different, obviously, because we're doing it like during a pandemic time. But we're going to do a virtual thing. People can sell art online. And if they just want to message me, they can message me and I'll give them all the details. But yeah, it's an all-female art show. I mean, I used to have it where City Arts was much bigger. So I'd have like 400 art pieces in the show. So I curate the show and whatnot. So if anybody is interested in female art, any art, it doesn't matter, photography, it doesn't matter, anything. So
awesome. That's pretty cool, man.
Random throw that out there, but
pretty cool. You guys are always working for the community, man. I love this, man. I love this.
It's fun, but it's going to be a little bit weird, you know. I'm going to set up the show, but you know, we're not going to have like an opening night, you know. It's kind of they're letting people in like 15 people per 20 minutes or something like that, I guess. So I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be weird, I think, a little bit, I'll be honest, but still get to show art. I think it's cool. I'm like, you know, it'll be an art show I'll always remember, probably.
And we got to start somewhere. We got to just get going.
I know, that's what I say, the same thing. Do it. Yeah, man, I agree.
Listen, we're gonna get you up out of here before we stay for a whole another
hour.
Yes,
it's 11:06.
Yeah, we gotta end the show. We gotta do the things we gotta do. But we appreciate you over here.
Yes,
definitely would love to have you back. We gotta kidnap Mel, take her to another country or something. Let's just do it. Take her.
We'll talk later.
We'll talk,
All right. Bye.